Alright, so let's do a word problem. Let's do 14 here. So a camera attached to a kite is filming the damage caused by a brush fire in a closed off area. The camera is directly above the center of the closed off area. Okay, we have A and B. So A, we start, a person is standing 100 feet away from the center of a closed off area. The angle of depression from the camera to the person flying the kite is 25 degrees. How long is the string on this kite? All right, so what I'm imagining is a little hard to visualize, but there's some kite up here, and it's got a camera on it. And it's got an angle to the person who's flying it. Here's the person over here. The angle it's going to create is going to be 25 degrees. So the angle of depression, remember, is looking down from kind of the horizon here. So you're going to look at it like this. And we know that the person, so here's where your triangle is going to be. The person, this distance here, this kite's flying over the center of the closed off area. Okay, so, and we know what this is 100 feet here. Well, that means this up here is also, that has to be 100 feet. So we need to find what the length of this string is. In this case, let's just call it x. So that's our unknown. And we also know this angle of depression is 25 degrees. Okay, so we're going to use this 25 degrees to set up some sort of equation using sine or cosine to help us solve for x. Well, we don't know this opposite side. We do know the adjacent side. So when we have the adjacent side, we need to think, okay, we got to use the cosine ratio. So the cosine of the 25 degrees, that's going to be my adjacent side, which is 100, over the length of the string, which is x. Now again, I kind of mentioned this kind of looks like the cross product property. That's one way we did this in class weeks ago, where you can imagine any number divided by 1 is just itself. And now if you did this cross multiplication, you'd have x times the cosine of 25 degrees on your left side, and then 100 times 1, which is just 100. And now to solve for x, you need to divide both sides by the cosine of 25 degrees. Okay? So x is going to be 100 divided by cosine of 25. And I've got to make sure I'm in degrees. So 110.3. We want this, I'm looking, so we can say 110.3. That's how long that string is. Now this kind of switches in B. Now it's saying if the string is 200 feet long, so now we kind of change up our drawing. So here's the person, and the string now is 200. How far away from the person flying the kite from the closed off area? So now this side is our unknown. And again, we still have the 25 degrees here from where this kite is. And here's our right triangle. So now from 25 degrees, we can still use the cosine because we're still looking at that adjacent side. So we're still going to say cosine of 25 degrees. Well, that's that adjacent side, the unknown, divided by 200. And now in this case, we just need to multiply both sides by 200 to solve for x. Okay, so then we jump in here, go back to my calculator, figure this out. 200 times the cosine of 25 degrees is 181.3. All right, and there you have it. Good luck. Send us emails if you have any questions, or of course, if I made another mistake, let me know. Thank you.